Hello, friends. Let's talk about Venus entering Pisces, and the second thing is eclipse. Eclipse is happening when Moon will come here on 8th of the April. So that is a solar eclipse happening. So many people, I don't know why in India say that okay, it is not visible to us. I don't understand their logic. Even if it is not visible, how will you change the fact that Moon and Sun are going through Rahu? I mean, that is the whole point, right? Rahu is engulfing Sun and Moon. Is like wherever, it doesn't matter wherever it's happening in the universe. So how is it? Because I was seeing in the Instagram so many pages and channels were saying, talking about this in the comment section. People were saying, "Oh, don't make us fool. It is not happening in India." I was like, "What? What? Like, I read because last time when lunar eclipse happened in Virgo, so many people who were waiting for some kind of paperwork or job related opportunities, they got some very good opportunities because they had Saturn or 10th lord in Virgo, or Virgo was in 10th house. For you can, if it has happened with you, please do comment in the comment section. Because for Sagittarius ascendant, something has happened here in the 10th house. Or for Gemini ascendant, some fight or something, they may have lost something. So this, see, yeah, I think Kangana Ranaut is Gemini ascendant. Yeah, she got the ticket. She, let me just, what is this? Mercury retrograde is showing its effect. Let me just come to normal. Yeah, I am very confused with this software, so please bear with me. But yeah, if you see Kangana, yeah, so she's a Gemini ascendant. She got the ticket, so that confirms that she is Virgo ascendant, because she got the ticket for a political reason, for like, because you have to fight here. So I will discuss her chart later, why I feel that she is a Gemini ascendant. I have done so much of research on this, but I don't want to talk about it now. But yeah, I do feel she has a Gemini ascendant, and lot of her relationships are at work, and they have been well publicized. Seventh lord into the 10th house with Rahu, Jupiter. Most of her boyfriend's name is related to Sun. I don't want to take the names and all, either like Sun name or whose father is very 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 prominent. So you know that this is either she could be Sagittarius in the Lagna or Gemini in the Lagna. But I, because recently she made her temple also 2019 in the Moon Dasha or Sun Dasha, I have to, but I think Moon Dasha only. And yeah, so second house is Kul Devta. She built the temple. And in the seventh house, because seventh house Saturn is exalted. So and the Jupiter is also in the sign of in the house of Saturn, and exalted part of Mangal. So let me know if you want to this thing. But all her enemies are coming from past life, and like all the sudden problems she get into is because of because of the relationships, and that becomes a legal issues, so yeah, she has a very interesting chart. And now in the Mars and Dasha, she got, see, Mars and Dasha, you will think that this is the house which has got activated. No, either this is, this house or this house. Why? Because Sun is the natural karka for fifth house, and Mars is aspecting. So some kind of major opportunity in Sun Mars Dasha. I think she got in the Moon, Sun, Mars, Moon. So this can also happen like this, because Moon is expecting. So either this house has got activated and this house is if this house, if the results come when this house is active, so it will be, I think she will lose. But if this house happen, then I see the possibility of winning. But I'm not talking about Kangana here. I'm just talking about how eclipses matter. Doesn't matter if they're visible to you or not. I mean, I really don't understand, because it is happening in America, so it doesn't matter to Indians. No, Ketu is there in the Virgo. Moon has to cross this. So Moon, Ketu, lot of anxiety during Holi, lot of breakups, lot of mental issues may have happened. And now the eclipse is happening in her 10th house for Gemini people. So so yeah, let me go back to the normal chart. So this is for Aries ascendants. I'm just talking about Aries ascendant, but yeah, Venus has entered in Pisces. Mercury got retrograde yesterday morning. 3 o'clock, 3 April. And Mercury is in the sign of Mars. Last time also I said, it is not only Mercury giving effect, it is also Mars giving effect. And we had a major earthquake in Taiwan, because you cannot see that, you cannot ignore that Mars is the dispositor. Mercury is, sorry, yes, Mars is the dispositor of Mercury. Mercury, Jupiter both are Jeev Karaka. So definitely, and Saturn is aspecting, so definitely lot of harm to humanity is going to happen. And I generally don't talk about it because I don't like to manifest something negative. I always try to talk about the positive things. But yes, because Ketu is also in the Virgo, so Mercury is hemmed, like literally. Rahu is also aspecting in the second house, and Mercury. So yeah, right now Mercury is little bit afflicted. Please do the rituals of Mercury. Please don't get angry on somebody. Take care of your. Try to avoid people. That would be the best advice. And phone, camera, all that, whatever I said in the last video. And it is your head also. Aries is your head, so take care of your head. uh, uh, Especially if it is falling in 8th house or 6th house, or 12th house, just be very careful. And yeah, so Venus, so I was talking about eclipse. So for Pisces ascendant, it's going to be very difficult. Be very careful. I see uh, you may have to spend on hospitals, you may have to spend on health issues. Just go get yourself checked. And also, so show some sudden fraud can happen, because here the sign of Pisces is there. Some losses is there because Jupiter, because the second to Jupiter is aspected by Rahu, and the Jupiter, the lord of Pisces, is in the second house, and it's going into 12th house. So it's very simple to check. And 8th lord is also coming into the, sudden problem is going to come into the Lagna. So you understand what I'm trying to say. And Venus in the Lagna, your mood will anyways be little bit irritated. 8th lord in the Lagna, you may feel very irritated due to the partner, or due to sudden money loss, or because this is 8th house is what, 8th house is the communication of partner. The way you may be already having feeling little bit stress in your relationship, because Ketu has entered in your 7th house. The partner is not giving too much of importance to you, and is very rough in communication, because your 7th lord is going into the second house. So you are feeling very you are feeling that urge to leave the relationship. And because of the kids, Virgo is kids, or because of the paperwork, you are not able to go through that. But this is depends on your chart, whether you have Mercury in the 12th house. That means you are trying to divorce because you are not able to have kids with the person. And if you already have Mercury in the second house, then you want to fight for the kids. So like that also you can see. But yeah, so this is the I'm not going to talk about all the signs. But I'm just going to analyze that Venus, Sun, Rahu here. Venus is afflicted, though Rahu is though Sun is housewise exalted for Pisces ascendant, so it will give help. But suppose you have this, okay, this is terrible. Like, please do remedies, please take care of your eyes. I see this can be this can be little bit take care of going to washroom, and be very careful there. And of your anger, of what you say, what you talk. Don't get aggravated and all that thing. And yeah, and for Gemini, so it is for 10th house. No, I'm not going to talk about this thing. uh, yeah, for Libra ascendant, Sun, Rahu is already there in the 6th house. So some kind of 8th lord, 7th lord is coming, 8th lord is coming into the 6th house. Some sudden problem may come in the form of woman. Some ex may come back. Why? Because Rahu is there. So just be very careful in that. Or be very careful with the vehicle while driving. And because I saw somebody who um, I came across a chart where the person accidentally hit a pet, or like an animal. So it is especially this was the Aquarius was the ascendant, and I think Aquarius or Virgo. Yeah, something either Aquarius or Virgo. But yeah, it was Ketu or Shani was afflicting. So again, Mercury is pets, animals. Be careful. Reduce your non-veg, because non-veg. I always tell not to eat non-veg. Why? Because non-veg is, animals are the karaka for Shani and Mercury. Because natural sixth house is Mercury, natural sixth house is Shani, karaka, and when you are enjoying that, you are activating the house, the combination of Mercury Saturn, which is delay in paperwork, delay related to kids communication issues, frauds, all that thing. So I'm not saying other people don't have it, but I'm saying that it it is an extra way to put yourself in trouble. That's what I'm saying, because we never know what we have done in previous birth and all. Though we can decode in the chart, and I can, if your Mercury is really really bad, afflicted, that there has been some issue either with the kids, abortion, uh, babies, some kind of speech issues. Somebody has hurt somebody very badly, emotionally, and also animals. Yeah. So this was for Venus. Okay, Venus in Pisces, it's exalted form. If especially for Aries, it's a very good combination, because Venus is Digbali here. Venus is exalted in Pisces, very powerful in Pisces. So your spouse may spend on you for some kind of uh, some kind of rituals, like family rituals, like some ceremony and all that thing, or your family may, or your spouse may spend on your family or for you. So all that thing may happen, and that is a good thing, like, okay. And also there can be little bit stress in the bedroom life, because anyways Ketu is there, so not very interest. I don't see, you may feel little less interested in bedroom life, but yeah, apart from that, just Venus Rahu combination, especially if it is in third house for Capricorn ascendants, be very careful of online things, of online chatting with, especially with women. um, Not a good idea. And why? Because if Sun was not there, I would have said okay, go ahead. But here you have Sun, which is eighth lord, and you know what eighth, and Mercury is also retrograde, so just be very very careful. Apart from that, on 8th there is a eclipse happening in the Pisces eclipse. So sudden expenses, sudden paperwork issues, or not paperwork issues, but sudden banking issues, or sudden some fear, it's not a correct word because it does happen, but majorly is expenses, hospital visits. If possible, go and donate something in the hospital. That would be a best remedy. Especially Sun Rahu is blind people, especially girls, because Venus is blind girls, so you can make a remedy there. Donate something for them. Donate something for beggars outside the temple, especially Ram Mandir, especially because Sun is Ramji, or especially any Devi temple. So you will get some relief there. And apart from that, clean some temple, because Rahu there, you have to make sure you don't go there and litter around. uh, other and Rahu in the 12th house anyways give lot of dreams, which is scary. So for that you can do this remedy. And apart from that, gains from the foreign land, or you may get a deal from the foreign land, because especially for Capricorn and Aries people, and Virgo people, I see that you may get some kind of deal from outside. So that can happen, or some kind of paperwork, like if you're waiting to get your visa, or those things, you may get your visa, all that thing approved. So that is one good news, especially after this. If your Pisces is anyways connected to third house, or 12th house, or ninth house, and if you are trying to travel abroad, this should be very helpful, unless your Jupiter is not in 6, 8, 12 to natural natal Pisces. So yeah, so this is I hope you understood both the Venus transit, and uh, Venus is vehicle also. So vehicle also, drive very carefully. Venus is your kidney issues, drink lot of water. Venus is what? Venus is female. I've already told you have to be very careful, because at this period you will have a lot of anger issues with female or with opposite partner. I'm not going to specify about gender, this thing, but whoever your partner is, you have to be very careful. And additional to that, generally Venus is a female planet, so be very careful with the female interactions, and you know where it is coming, especially if you are Capricorn ascendant. And apart from that, I see that um, just get a nice massage or a nice beauty session to empower that Venus. I hope you like the video. Please let me know. And yes, one more thing which I was discussing, that Taiwan is southeast. We are South Asians, and in that also it falls in southeast. And Saturn here is in the, uh, Saturn is in the southeast of the chart, and it is aspecting Mercury, which is the dispositor of Mars. So something is going to happen. So some tragedy. It's like you can check that, like wherever Saturn transit, you have to see which part of the world is getting that heavy transit, especially southeast. Right now, southeast, southeast, and that area is very much, afflicted. And yeah, I hope you like the video. Let me know what your findings are, and if you are having any Mercury issue, where is your Mercury, what and where is the natal Mercury. So all these things you should ask yourself, you should make a connection, and you can anytime ask your questions. I'll always reply. Thank you. Take care.